announcements. Hey, Ren, how are you? And paste that link. And now let me just get up some. Now let me get up some Christmas creatures on the computer because I didn't have time to make a script this week because I have been pretty fucking busy and all that shit. Oh, I need to mute this. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of getting things set up a little bit on here. Oh. Hey, Lex, how are you? No. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. A little. I'm a little sniffly because I don't know what happened, but I don't know. I just need to go to sleep early. But other than that, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. All right, so I got this. Living a life as a vampire. I like your style. All right, so there we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't die. I'll try not to. I know it's bad for my health. Dying's bad for your health. And yeah, I actually have my little set decorated for Christmas or the holidays or whatever you want. Because I mean, we're open to all holidays here, but I have my set decorated and everything. I would have decorated on Halloween too, but I didn't have any garland then. But I do have Halloween garland now that I'll use like around Halloween. Thank you to Ren for sending that in. So I do have Halloween garland now. So next Halloween stream, I'm gonna get this thing like all spooky. So plus I got my little Yeti friend here. He's got the little star. Thank you to Sophie for sending this in. I know she doesn't watch my streams because she's always busy, but thank you for giving me this. This is actually really cute. It's a little abominable snowman from Rudolph. I think his name was Bumble, if I remember correctly. I haven't seen Rudolph in a hot minute, but because yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about some of the Christmas legends and Christmas creatures tonight. I can't find the ones on this list that I wanted, like a couple on this list that I wanted to talk about, but I'll look them up. I will look them up on my own. I would have had a script ready this week. I've just been a little busy with some stuff going on, getting ready for Christmas and everything. But yeah, so I don't have a script ready, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it this one like I normally do. But let me know what you guys want for Christmas. Like, let me know what you want in the comment section below or in the live chat. Tell me what you hope to get, like what you want the most for Christmas, whether that be a Nintendo Switch with the new Super Smash Bros. Ooh, tomorrow. Ooh, the 2 day well, 3 days before Christmas. Good luck, man. The stores are going to be fucking crazy packed there. So good luck with that. But let me know what you want for Christmas, guys. Let me know what you hope to get the most. Whether that be a Nintendo Switch with one of the newest games coming out. Whether it be I don't know. Just let me know what you guys want. Like, because I do want a Switch. I didn't ask for one this year, but I do want one. I mean, because I'd rather buy a Switch kind of with my own money because they are kind of expensive. So, um, yeah, I do want to get a Switch here in a minute because fucking Smash Ultimate looks fucking amazing, guys. Ooh, a PS4. That looks good too. PS4 is good. Especially with the new Red Dead Redemption that's out and God of War. But yeah, there's a lot of good games for PlayStation 4. I don't have a PlayStation. I don't have like any of the newer gen consoles. I kind of have like some of the older ones. Like I have a GameCube and everything, but I mean, I'm happy with those. I mean, they have some old classics on there that I love. So, all right, I'm kind of rambling at this point. So, hi guys, welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things scary, crypto-related, unknown, and paranormal. I'm your host, Park, and today we're going to be talking about some of the legends that come along with Christmas and some of the creatures that are associated with Christmas from all over the world. I got my little Yeti from Rudolph, and it's hard to see, but he's got like a little smile on his face. Okay, his face, there we go. There we go. He's like one of those ones from Hallmark, but he's super cute and he's soft as fuck. So, yeah, I got him, and we're going to be talking about these tonight. And also, guys, if you have not entered my giveaway and you'd like to do so, please check my last video. I have all the contest rules on there. And the giveaway ends January 11th, so the week after New Year's, so that way I can easily get the winners' their prizes in the mail at the post office, because around this time right now, it is nuts. I drove past my post office on Wednesday, and there was a huge line out the door of people with their packages trying to get them in before Christmas. So that is why the giveaway is going for 2 weeks. All right, so if you guys have any Christmas creatures you'd like me to suggest, or you'd like to suggest that I do, please let me know and I'll do them on the. There is, but let's start off with some of these Christmas creatures. Hey, Bleach, how are you? So let's start off. We got this one creature called the Gryla, and she is found in Iceland. And hey, I'm glad to hear it, Bleach. I'm glad you're doing good, or Gucci. She is a giant troll who leaves her cave dwellings to kidnap and feast on the naughty children who haven't obeyed their parents. So she's kind of like the anti-Santa. Gryla's like the anti-Santa. So if you've been bad kid this year, she will go into your house at night, kidnap you, take you back to her cave. Well, she'll eat you for being bad. Honestly, I don't know like how that would help, because I mean, like, yeah, they were bad, but I mean, it doesn't. But like, it doesn't give them another chance to be good for next year. So I mean, I would not want to be eaten by a giant troll, but I mean, that's just me. All right, and now we have the 13 sons of Gryla. Okay, there we go, guys. I think I'm all right now. I think I just crashed for a minute, so I apologize. My apologies there. But am I back? If I am, please let me know, because I don't know. I think just crashed for a minute and it just freaked me out. Okay, thank you, Bleach. Okay, so I am good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. Um, so now, so like I was saying, before my phone rudely interrupted me and for a minute, we have the Yule Lads. So what the Yule Lads are, they are the 13 sons of Gryla, and they're found in Iceland. And they're pranksters. Each is identified by their own stunt. For example, Spoon Licker and Window Peeper. So one of these guys is a Peeping Tom. I'm just gonna, since this website doesn't really give me a lot of info about them, just gives me the basic gist of them. Let me look these up on here. On here. So there we go. Okay. So they are the sons of Gryla, and they're 13. So and they're kids. So 13 different trolls. And they're also called the Yulemen. So they're pranksters, so they're pranksters, and each of them has their own specific prank that they do. And they prank the naughty people who have been bad this year. So they originate from Icelandic folklore. Early on, naughty. They vary greatly depending on location, with each individual lad ranging from a mere prankster to a homicidal monster who eats children. Don't worry, guys. Hey, don't worry. I just ate your kid. It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. No harm done. It's just a prank. In the 1932 poem, Jolas Venrir was published as part of a popular poetry book, Jolin Koma, Christmas is Coming, by Icelandic poet Johannes Or Koltum. The poem reintroduced the Icelandic society to the Icelandic Yuletide folklore and established what is now considered the canonical 13 Yule lads, their personalities and connections to other folklore characters. So yes, these are the 13 sons of Gryla, and they each do their own specific prank. And it says, and yes, it says that they trek from the mountains every year around Christmas time to scare misbehaving children. And it says that Gryla's husband is smaller and weaker than her, and he mostly stays in his cave, lazy and mindless. And they have a pet, also known as a Yule cat, which I will be talking about in this video. That's one of my favorite Christmas cryptids, or creatures, if you want to call it that. So the names of the different kids, I'm gonna butcher these so bad, is Stekjastar, which means sheep coat clod. He harasses sheep, but is impaired by his stiff peg legs. So he comes on December 12th, and he on Christmas Day, which is December 25th. We have Giljagar, which translated means Gullygawk. He hides in gullies, waiting for an opportunity to sneak into the cow shed and steal milk. So he steals milk. Yes, I'd say so. Yes. So these 13 sons of Gryla, they go after children who have misbehaved, and just prank them. And so Giljagar arrives December 13th and leaves December 26th. Then we have Stufur, whose name means stubby in English. He's abnormally short and steals pans to eat the crust left on them. So he sort of helps you out. He pretty much does your dishes for you. He eats the crust out of the pans. He comes on December 14th and he leaves on December 27th. Then we have Pervorslicker, who is an English name known as Spoon Licker. Steals Pivor, a type of wooden spoon with a long handle, to lick, and then it says to lick is extremely thin due to malnutrition. So this guy, he needs to eat. And he comes on December 14th and leaves December 27th. Oh no, my bad, I'm sorry. He comes on December 15th and leaves December 28th. Then we have Potaskefil, whose name means pot scraper in English. He steals leftovers from pots. And he comes on December 16th and leaves the 29th of December. Then we have Askaleker, hides under beds waiting for someone to put down their oskor, a type of bowl with a lid used instead of dishes, which he then steals. And he comes on December 17th and leaves the 30th. Then we have Horordskeller, known as Door Slammer in English. He likes to slam doors, especially during the night, waking people up. So this guy will keep you up at night. He comes on December 18th and leaves December 31st. Then we have Skiergamar, who's known as Skier Gobbler in English, and a Yule lad with a great affinity for skier. And skier it is Icelandic yogurt. So it has a consistency of strained yogurt, but a milder flavor. Skier is technically classified as cheese, although widely regarded as yogurt. It has been a part of Icelandic cuisine for centuries. So this guy just breaks into your house and steals your yogurt. He comes on December 19th and leaves January 1st. Then we have Bojong Crick here, Sausage Swiper. Sausage Swiper, no swiping. Sausage Swiper, no swiping. Sausage Swiper, no swiping. He hides in the rafters and snatches sausages that are being smoked. He comes December 20th and leaves January 2nd. Then we have Gluggiger, Window Peeper. So this guy's a peeping Tom. A snoop who looks through windows in search of things to steal. He comes December 21st and leaves the 3rd. Then we have Gottenpfeffer, Doorway Sniffer. He has an abnormally large nose and an acute sense of smell, which he uses to locate Lafbrau. And Lafbrau is a kind of traditional Icelandic bread. And he comes on the 22nd and leaves January 4th. January 4th, yes. There is Kettekroker, known as Meat Hook. This sounds like literally like a street gang, or like this sounds like the new Avengers guys. Like these guys could be the new Avengers. Uses a hook to steal meat. He comes December 23rd and leaves January 5th. And then we have Kurtusknicker, Candle Stealer. Follows children in order to steal their candles, which were once made of tallow and thus edible. And tallow is pretty much meat fat. So he eats these candles. And he comes on December 24th and leaves January 6th. So that's all the Yule lads. Each of them has their own prank that they pull. I mean, I don't know if you consider stealing a prank. And, I mean, I don't know. Sniffing doors is... I don't know if these are really pranks. But, I mean, hey, everyone has their own little kinks. So, not too mad about that. I want to kind of see if I can, because I want to look at their Gryla's apparently weak ass soy boy husband. That is true. Anything's pretty much a prank nowadays if you're brave enough. Oh, okay. He does look like it. Oh, okay. Okay. I see this. You look. So apparently Gryla's husband is weak, and I'm gonna check this out right now. Oh, Gryla's Momo is the biggest. Yeah. Yeah. I might do a video at some point, like talking about that. Maybe next week I could just do maybe a recap of some of the cryptids and stuff stuff that has happened over 2018. If that would be something you guys want to see, I'd be happy to do that for the New Year's. Because yeah, Momo was a big thing that happened this year, and it wasn't really a good thing because people did die from it. It's sort of from another challenge and everything. But yeah, I'll definitely do. It's really fun. So she might appear in this comment section. That you never know. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit, so you never know. You never know, guys. So Lepalui is Gryla's. Oh shit. And as a few centuries. Oh, so Gryla's a fucking cougar. Okay. He's quite likable for a former cannibal, but is often forgotten at home when the Grand family heads down from the mountains. So when they go for Christmas, he usually just stays. So when they go out for Christmas doing their own little shenanigans, Polly stays home. Hey Seth, how are you? So yeah, Lepoli stays home, and his cougar wife goes out and does with her sons, and they do their own little shenanigans. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty dang neat. Apparently, he's a really likable guy. Hmm. Now we have La Befana, and she's found in Italy and Russia. She's also known as Babushka in Russia. La Befana is a gentle old witch. She travels the world on a broomstick, leaving cookies in children's houses. Did it actually say leaving cookies? So, yeah, this lady, she leaves food for you. She does not want your food. She actually gives you food. I mean, heck, that's actually really nice. Um, let's read about this really nice food giver. There we go, La Befana. But yeah, next week I'm definitely gonna have to make a little script for this video because so much stuff has happened for like the crypto related wise in 2018. I'll need some help with some research for that, guys. So if you want to help out with some research for that, let me know. I'd be happy to have you help on board because there's a lot that happened in 2018 that we need to cover. Okay, so La Befana is an old woman who delivers gifts to children throughout Italy on Epiphany Eve. And if you guys don't know what Epiphany is, that is allegedly when the three wise men they went to go meet baby Jesus in the manger for the first time, the night of January 5th, in a similar way to Saint Nicholas or Santa Claus. A popular belief is that her name derives from the feast of Epiphany, or in Catholic, La Festa de Epifania. Epiphania is a Latin word with Greek origins, meaning manifestation of the divinity. Some suggest that Befana is descended from the Sabine Roman goddess named Strenia. In popular folklore, Befana visits all the children on Italy Eve of the Feast of Epiphany to fill their socks with candy and presents if they are good, or a lump of coal or dark candy if they are bad. Many poorer parts of Italy, in particular rural Sicily, a stick in a stocking was placed instead of coal. Being a good housekeeper, many say she will sweep the floor before she leaves. To some, the sweeping meant the sweeping away of all the problems of the year. The child's family typically leaves a small glass of wine and a plate with a few morsels of food, often regional or local, for the Befana. And she's portrayed as someone riding a broomstick with a black shawl and is covered in soot because she enters children's houses through the chimney. So she's pretty much the Italian version of Santa Claus. Uh, Let me see. Yes. So the legend behind her, I'm not going to read this because I actually know this one because when I was younger, I went to Catholic school. Looking back on, like when I was there, I was okay with it, but looking back on it now, it wasn't a good time, guys. It was not a good time. Um, a lot of shady shit, not a fun time. If you go to Catholic school, I feel for you guys. It was not fun at all. Looking back on it, like if I could, I would. I really fucking would, guys. So, again, the legend for La Befana is she was sweeping out like her house on a rug or outside her house, but she was sweeping something. And the three wise men they travel in her path, and they're like, "Hey, let's come. Want to come with us? We're gonna go meet baby Jesus." And she said, "I will in just a minute, but I just need to finish sweeping." And the three wise men left without her, and it said ever since she is wandering around the world looking for um oh yeah, I yeah. Um I might just do like a whole video just like I might do like a little vlog video one day. Just like a random stream, just like talking about some of the shit that happened when I was younger at Catholic school, because a lot of shit happened there. So so one day, just like one of these days, I'm going to just do like or just a random little fun stream, just sort of like um I don't know, just like talking about like some of the weird shit that happened there. Or I've been considering I might make an actual at some point I might make like a second no, I never got hit with the ruler. But no, God, like it was just fucking weird ass shit. So one of these days I'm gonna do a video on this. I've been considering making like a second channel, like a little just like normal vlog channel that isn't like cryptid related or anything, just so like I can just do like little like random vlogs here and there. Ooh, I want to visit the Paris catacombs, Bleach Main. Those look so fun. Except that one guy got lost down there, and it's oh God, that's not good. But I do want to visit those. Those look so fun. Um, Even though I am a germaphobe and death. But yeah, I never got hit with the ruler, but I might make a second account at some point, guys, and just do like little vlogs and just like little videos and live streams just talking about like I could just do like little fun videos like going to Walmart. I mean Walmart's actually is kind of a really fun place, guys. There's a lot of people there who look like they just like literally like walked out of like I don't know, just weird people. So that might be a fun like little thing. And then I could just do videos talking about my experiences there. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna probably make a second channel here at some point. I'll let you know when that ever does come up. I'm still considering it, so I'm not entirely sure, but I just think it would be kind of fun. Um, but yeah, needless to say, like after going to public school and everything, like for my first year, that was my sophomore year of high school. I pretty much, oh dear God, I'm sorry for you, Bleach. You saw a crackhead at Walmart, but I went to Catholic school from preschool all the way through my freshman year of high school. So let's see, preschool, kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. 11 years I went to Catholic school. And I've only been to public school, if you don't count college. I've only been in public school for 3 years, and it was so much fucking better than Catholic school. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was really missing out. Needless to say, I'm not Catholic anymore. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I am. I mean, I still do believe in God, but I mean, I'm just not Catholic because there's so much shit happening in that church and I just don't like it. And it's just like after like learning more about it, I don't hate you if you're not Catholic. I don't hate your beliefs. Um it's just not for me. It's just not for me at all. Um I'll do a whole video on this some other point, but just yeah. Oh, they are really strict, man. Oh fucking hell. Like I was so happy when I didn't have to wear a uniform when I went to public school for the first time. Like I was so fucking happy. But anyway, so let's get back to La Befana. So after the three wise men left, La Befana had like a hard time finding where Jesus was. So it says that she's still like wandering around the world today, looking for baby Jesus so she can give him his gift, and she gives gifts to good children along the way. So that's La Befana. I think I've heard about her when I was younger, and I don't know. I don't know why, but this scared me when I was in preschool. Like we were told this story in preschool, and for some reason, I don't know why, I was scared of this. I was a weird kid. Like I was scared of like literally fucking everything. Okay, like I was scared of Mewtwo for some reason because of the movie. For some reason, like he was just like this powerful, like giant evil cat creature, and I don't know why I was scared of Mewtwo. But now I think Mewtwo is like one of the like a really cool badass Pokemon. So I mean, a lot changes over like the years. But yeah, I was scared of Mewtwo. Yes. Common knowledge now, guys. I was scared of Mewtwo. So now let's talk about the Yule Cat. This is one of my fucking favorite creatures of all time. I mean, no, not of all time. I mean, Christmas wise. Christmas wise. So it says so the Yule Cat was owned by Gryla and her husband and the Yule lads, and it was a giant cat, Christmas furry. Oh god, that would be fucking great. I think I'm nah, I was thinking of something else. Um, so it's a giant cat that feasts on anyone unless they've received new clothes for Christmas. So in other words, if you didn't get a so next time you complain about that pair of socks that you get for Christmas, be thankful. Because the Yule Cat won't eat you. My grandma gives me like socks every year for Christmas, and when I was a kid, it fucking sucked. Then as I got older, like I really actually started to appreciate those socks because I go through socks like so quick. So, I mean, not for cum socks or anything, obviously, but I mean, just like I just go through socks like so quick. I wear them a lot, and sometimes I forget to wash them, so it's always good to just have like an extra pair on hand. So, always just having extra socks is good. But no, like when I was little, I'm just like I wanted a toy, not socks. But now I really appreciate getting clothes for Christmas because I mean, you wear that stuff all the time and it's nice. But obviously, you can tell that I'm really excited about Christmas this year, guys. I got my official Christmas shirt on. Oh fuck no, it's Attack on Titan. Never mind. Um, I mean, it could be. I don't know. But yeah. So if you guys don't get clothes for Christmas, the Yule Cat, a giant fucking Yule Cat, um, will eat you. Like it'll just like fucking like pick you up and eat you like a mouse. So yeah, get clothes for Christmas, guys. If not, buy yourself a pair of pants or something. Just get the Yule Cat off your ass. Don't let it eat you. You just want that's your oh gosh. Oh god, so you want to get bored by the giant Yule Cat. Fucking Christ, man. Ren, hi. Water spray. Or just like a giant like thing of like catnip. I couldn't think of the word for a minute. I almost said catweed, but catnip is essentially catweed. So yeah, just get catnip or some shit. But yeah. Now we're going to be talking about the lutins. They are a type of festive hobgoblin, although part of French folklore. Lutins are also present in Lapland to help Para Noel or Father Christmas. So, in other parts of the world, the Lutins are essentially Santa's helpers, and I mean, it says they can like if they're bad, they do pull little pranks on you, kind of like the Yule lads, but not as weird. I mean, they don't go up and like sniff your doors and watch you through your windows at night. They don't do that. I mean, they just pull like little pranks on people. But a lot of the time, if they're good, they like help. They go out with Santa and they help bring the presents out. So the Lutins are they're cute little guys. I mean they're a real pal. I mean like I go get a drink with these guys. They seem like the drinking type. Actually no, fuck. I'm 21 and I've never had alcohol before because of my medicine. Um, yeah, the doctor told like specifically told me do not mix your pills and alcohol. So once I get off my pills, then I can drink. But yeah, the Lutins are pretty much giant gnomes. Like they're little gnomes, and I mean not. I said they're giant. Fucking hell, they're little gnomes. They're kind of like, they're like little leprechauns or little brownies or something. Spice rum, best drink. Ooh, I don't know. apparently whenever I get off my pills, my friend is gonna try to get me wasted and everything. So I'm worried he's gonna bust out like the Everclear or some shit. Like he said he's had Everclear before, and that like fucked him up for a couple days. So yeah, they're pretty much just like little elves that help out with Santa. Now we have the Tomten. Yeah, Everclear will really mess you up. I don't, since like I can't drink. I mean, I do know a little bit about alcohol, not much, but I mean, I do know a bit about it. I do know a bit about it because of my friends drink. So I mean, look, like no, it's just kind of awkward. Like you go out with your friends who can drink because they're not on any medication or anything for depression or anxiety or anything, and they can drink, and you're just the odd one sitting out there with like a little bottle of like lemonade or apple juice or water or something, and they're just like, and they're just sitting there with like their fucking rum, their fucking Mike's Hard, um, all their really good, oh like their Guinness and everything, and you're just sitting there like, and then like the bartender comes up to you, hey man, what are you drinking? Can I just have a lemonade, please? It's just no. So we're talking about the Tomten right now. They're similar looking to a garden gnome. It's the protector of each household. It has a temper though, so leave food out for it on Christmas Eve. So, oh, a glass of monster. Actually, no. I talked about this during my live stream on Monday for the 100 subscriber special. I've never had an energy drink before, only because caffeine like, really fucks me up. Like, makes my stomach hurt. If I drink it like past a certain time of day, like 5 o'clock. I mean 5 o'clock. Jesus fucking Christ. 5 o'clock. I am up till like super early in the morning. Like one day I needed to get up early for something, and I had like just a simple Pepsi. Like I had just a simple Pepsi one day, and it was like past like 5 o'clock, and I needed to get up early for something the next day. So like, and I had this Pepsi like at 8 o'clock. I went to bed at midnight. I was up till 2 a.m. just lying in bed. So I was in bed for 2 hours, all because I drank one Pepsi. Um, okay, am I good, guys? It crashed again. I apologize, but am I all right? Am I okay? Am I okay? I think I might be okay. But yeah, but yeah, energy drink. Okay, thank you. But yeah, caffeine fucks me up, so I tend to stay away from it. I mean, like I said, once a month I'll have like a couple times a month or once a month I drink coffee. I really like coffee. Tea's also really good. Don't buy Sleepy Time tea. It's made by a really racist cult, so that's good. But um, I do enjoy coffee. My favorite's just straight Kona coffee. If there's no creamer around, I'll just or anything. I'll just drink it black. Um, ooh, no, it's not. No, it's not that. Bleach. It's just made by like this really racist cult, like these weird like evangelical people that made like their own version of the Bible about like how God like ascended from like this from like the celestial sky, which is why it's named Celestial Seasonings Tea or Celestial Seasons Tea. Um, and they're just a bunch of racist guys. So don't buy their tea. I do not endorse it. But they do make good tea though. Like fuck, it's good tea. But I do like coffee, so I mean, I'll just drink straight black coffee sometimes. I mean, it's coffee. I like it. I like Kona coffee. Kona coffee is like one of the teas I'll drink black. Like if somebody offers me sugar or anything, I'll be like, no, fuck it. I'm just drinking straight black Kona coffee. Uh, but I just like Kona coffee. Coffee's not disgusting. I mean everyone has their own tastes, but I'm very very particular with my coffee. I had I had like some cherry flavored coffee before, and it tasted like cough syrup mixed into coffee, and it was not good. Um, like shit, it was horrible. I think it was like cherry hickory or something. It's good. I don't blame you. But yeah, so the Tomten, they're little gnome-like creatures, and they pretty much, fucking hell, this stool, and they pretty much protect your home. Geez, for a holiday special, I sure am swearing up a storm tonight. I apologize, guys. Um, I mean, I don't know if I get any little kids watching, but if I do, I apologize to the parents out there. Um, okay, so let me just see if this Wikipedia article has anything else about the Tauntaun. Oh, there's a poem on them. Oh, also, let's talk about the Nissi while you're here. Not Nessie, but Nissi. Oh, Jesus Christ, my hair gets in my face, but I love it long. My mom wants me to get a haircut before Christmas. I don't want that to happen because I fucking love my long hair. Um, I don't know which way it looks better. Could that way, that way? I don't know, but I do like my long hair. I'm getting sidetracked again. I apologize. So we're gonna talk about the Nissi. Um, they're mythical creatures from Nordic folklore, and they're associated with the winter solstice and the Christmas season. It is generally described as being no taller than 90 centimeters or 35 inches tall, having a long white beard and wearing a conical or knit cap in red. Some other bright color. They often have the appearance similar to that of a garden gnome. They're the most familiar creatures of Scandinavian folklore and has appeared in many works of Scandinavian literature with the um, romantication and collection of folklore during the 19th century. The Nissi would gain popularity in the English editions of the fairy tales of H.C. Andersen. The word Nissi has been inaccurately translated as goblin. A more accurate translation is brownie or hob. So, like a little hobgoblin, or like a little, not like the edible brownies, but like there's these little elves called brownies that if you piss them off enough, they turn into a bogart. Um, so yeah, these little guys are they're associated with the Christmas season. Um, oh yes, you do know brownies. That's right. And the little Nissi are cute little guys. I mean, they're associated with Christmas, so they're little garden gnome creatures, and it's fucking adorable, and they're just too pure for this world. And I knocked him over. There we go. I keep getting the poem. Oh, okay. Tomten are also Nissi. Okay, that I did not know. My apologies. All right, now let me talk about Belsnickel. It says he's a good guy. He's not one of the Christmas villains, but it says he's a good guy. I don't know why this list has like characters from like TV shows on it. I don't think I'll be talking about Frosty the Snowman in this video. Unless you guys want me to. I can do that. I mean, I won't talk about Frosty unless you guys want me to. I don't know why he's on the Christmas creatures list, but okay. Geez, I probably should have pushed this table up a bit more because I'm not really showing up on camera properly. Um, that's a bit better. Okay, so let me see. So, Belsnickel is a crotchety, fur-clad Christmas gift-bringer figure in folklore of the Palatine region of southwest Germany along the Rhine, the Saarland and Odenwald area of Baden-Württemberg. The figure is also preserved in Pennsylvania Dutch communities. Very nice. Just let me see what the Belsnickel does. So Belsnickel is a companion of Saint Nicholas, and he. Oh, that's right. Okay, I know who Belsnickel is now. I knew I've heard that name before. I forgot who he was, but I know who he is now. He wears furs, sometimes a mask, and he has a long tongue. He typically wears a very ragged, disheveled. He's pretty much fucking hell. I'm sorry, guys. He is typically very ragged and disheveled. He wears torn, tattered, and dirty shoes, and he carries a switch in his hand, with which to beat naughty children, but also pockets full of candies, cakes, and nuts for the good children. So Belsnickel, he is sort of like Santa. He gives out the candy to the kids and the good kids, and if you're bad, he beats you with his little like switch, not like a Nintendo Switch. He doesn't take like little Switch nunchucks and just chuck them at you, though. I mean, somebody should do art of that. That would be fucking awesome. But that's right. So let me see. I know Belsnickel. I think it is Belsnickel. Okay. Um, he was someone who did like a crime and he died, and he either had like the choice to go to hell or help Santa for all eternity. So he decided to help Santa and do good things and try to make up for his misdeeds. And now we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite. Everyone has been waiting for this moment. We're going to be talking about Krampus. Okay, my hair's getting in my face. I'm sorry. But I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, never mind. It's not coming. But Krampus, he is known as the Christmas demon, and he is Santa's evil counterpart. And he is a goat-like creature. He has like the top half of a human, but it's kind of like mixed in with goat a little bit. He has like the bottom half. He has like hooves. He has a tail. He has a forked tongue, and like I say, he's like Santa's evil counterpart. And what he does, he goes after. He doesn't give you anything except a good beating. He puts the bad kids in a sack and he beats them with his broomstick. And so he goes after the bad kids while Santa goes for the good kids. Santa gives them stuff like actual presents. He Krampus gives him a beating. He uses his broomstick. He has a bag and he just starts whacking him with it. With the little broom and everything that he carries. And sometimes he paddles them. Sometimes he takes the kids down to hell. And yes, it is Bleach Bang. He just wants kids to be good. So, and every year in Germany, around this time, they do something called Krampusnacht or Krampus, or it's either Krampusnacht or Krampus Loft, which either means Krampus Run and then Krampus Night or Krampus Run. It's either Loft or Nacht. I know Nacht means night. It's either Krampus Night or it's Krampus Loft, which is Krampus Run. It's one of those two where they have like a parade of people dressed up as Krampus down the street, and it's really a fun time. So the German people really have embraced Krampus, and everyone really, really enjoys it. All right, now we have Frau Perchka from Austria. Let me just see. Hold on, where are you, Frau Perchka? Excuse me, guys. I apologize. So she's sort of like she's a witch, and like the picture that I saw of her, she looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. If you guys have seen the Wizard of Oz, so it says that she, like the 12 days of Christmas, she represents the 12 days of Christmas, and she goes around giving kids beatings or presents, depending on whether they've been good or not. Okay. Okay, so she can appear as a beautiful woman or an elderly, haggard woman as well. And yes, what she does, if you're good, she gives you stuff, and if you're bad, she gives you a punishment equal to how bad what you did. So yes. So midnight. She sets her on the countryside at midwinter, and to enter homes during the 12 days between Christmas and Epiphany, especially on the 12th night. She would know whether the children and young servants of the household had behaved well and worked hard all year. If they had, they might find a small silver coin the next day in a shoe or pail. If they had not, she would slit their bellies open, remove their stomach and guts, and stuff the whole and stuff straw and pebbles into their um, open cavity. She was particularly concerned to see that girls had spun the whole of their allotted portion of flax or wool during the year. She would also slit people's bellies open and stuff them with straw if they ate something on the night of her feast day other than the traditional meal of fish and gruel. So, on her feast day, if you eat something other than. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why this keeps happening. But we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. I apologize. I don't know why this keeps happening, but it does. Awesome. Thank you, Bleach. Um, but so if you don't eat, oh, this is not straight and it's bothering. Okay, but so if you don't eat gruel and fish on her feast day, she'll gut you pretty much. Um, and the cult of Perchka, under which followers left food and drink for Frau Perch and her followers in hopes of receiving wealth and abundance, was commended in Bavaria. Always condemned in Bavaria, in the Thesaurus Papyrium. Um, yeah, so if you eat something other than gruel or fish on her feast day, she'll gut you. She will slit your throat and gut you. Ugh, so not very nice. It yeah, I need my guts too. Um, okay, guys, we're almost done. We're almost there. We are almost there. Oh, guys, now we're talking about Mari Lwyd, who's found in Wales, and it is a zombie horse who rises from the dead every New Year's Eve to remind the living of their existence and even try to get into their house. Now I know what crypto I'm going to post on New Year's. Thank you. This is awesome. So yeah, it's a zombie horse, um, and it tries to get into your house on New Year's Eve. Um, and people throw Mario led parties to try to scare it off. Um, I don't. just just like you just hear like a little knock at your door, just like, and you just hear you exist as it tries to slowly break through your window. But yeah, This horse, it rises from the dead every New Year's Eve to remind people that, hey, we're still out here, guys. You better still be remembering us. So, yeah, it's a zombie horse. It has like a skull for a head, and just like it wears like a white sheet over it, so people won't see like its decaying, rotting body. And it just rises from the grave, tries to break into people's houses. So Mallow. It could be Mallow. This is Mallow horse form. This is like when Mallow reaches level 20 and evolves. Alright. So now we have the Yule goat. And the Yule goat is found in Sweden. And the Thor apparently rode a chariot led by two goats. Since then, the Yule goat has become a huge part of the Scandinavian Christmas. And Thor, believe it or not, he was actually associated with goats. Let me see what we have on the Yule goat. Yes, and that's right. I do remember this now. Every year, in Scandinavia, people they build this giant like wicker, or I think it's wicker Yule goat, and then every year, and then like before it gets like Christmas or something, every year somebody ends up burning it down. So far, the one out right now has not been burned down yet. So this is like the first year that somebody has like not attempted to burn down the Yule goat. But yes, it is said that Thor rode a Yule goat into like around on his like little visits, and now it's depicted that Santa rides a goat as well. So I mean, there is a giant Yule goat in Scandinavia made out of like wicker or hay, and they're like, and every year, almost every year, it's been burned down, which is really really sad. Um, and it's been going on since the 1960s, and almost every year it's burned down because somebody takes a match to it and just tosses it in there just to burn down the Yule goat just as a prank. And so far, I don't think the one right now has been burned down yet, which is really, really good. Let's try to keep it that way because um, we got to keep people's Christmas spirits up. Um, and burning down the Yule goat is not the way to do this. So we have Dead Moros. Dead Moros is the Slavic equivalent to Santa. He dons a blue fur coat and a magic staff. He delivers the presents to children in person on New Year's Eve. So he goes in a house and he personally goes up to each child and gives them a gift, which is really cool. Um, then we have the Snow Maiden. She's the granddaughter of and helper of Dead Moros. She accompanies him on New Year's Eve. She wears silvery blue robes and a furred hat. So she's a granddaughter of Dead Moros, who is the Russian version of Santa, and she helps him pass out gifts. And now we have the one, the only Santa Claus. So Santa Claus, he had. Let me see. Yes, Santa Claus. I lost my train. I'm sorry, guys. It's not YouTube's night tonight. I don't know what keeps happening, but I apologize. I mean, I can't control when it happens, but still, it's not good, so I apologize. So, again, what I was saying, Santa, he rides a sleigh carried by 8 reindeer, and believe it or not, Santa was inspired by Odin. Odin was originally the precursor to Santa himself, and he had a sleigh that was carried by his eight-legged horse called Sleipnir, and that pulled Odin to lead the wild hunts. And the eight-legged horse made eventually became 8 reindeer, and Odin became Santa himself. So this is so Odin and Sleipnir, his 8-legged horse, they're pretty much the precursor to Santa and reindeer carrying him through the night sky. Except Odin's and Sleipnir, they were there and doing the wild hunt. So that is pretty much like the origins of Santa, which is why Christmas also has pagan origins in it. So, with that being said, guys, I mean, I know this stream was pretty much all over the place with like the crashings from the YouTube and everything, and just me sort of like rambling on about random stuff. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode and everything. It really does mean a lot. If you like the video, you can like it. You can dislike it if you disliked it. But I mean, I heard the Yule Cat also eats people who dislike the video. Just like if you don't get clothes on Christmas, he'll eat you then. But if you also dislike this video, he'll eat you as well. So I suggest liking the video if you don't want to get eaten or vored by the Yule Cat, unless that's your fetish. And with that being said, guys, if you guys haven't entered my giveaway yet, check the last video for that and enter. The giveaway ends January 11th, so we got 2 weeks. And thank you again, guys, so much for 101 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I do this for you guys, and it just really means a lot that you guys actually come out to my show and watch me. So again, I thank you guys so much. Okay, it is not YouTube's night, guys. I'm sorry. It keeps crashing on me. I apologize. But, yes. Next week I'm doing the list of cryptid, like the list of, like the countdown for like the cryptid and paranormal stuff that has happened over the year 2018. So if you guys would like to help me do some research on that, let me know. You guys can reach me in the social media, which will be in the link in the description below after this video is posted. And like I said, if you haven't entered the giveaway, be sure to check that out. We got 2 weeks on that. And that being said, guys, I hope you have a safe, fun holiday week and weekend and everything. And I wish you guys the best. And thank you again, guys, so much for everything. And I will see you next week. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a very, very good... I almost said I said merry, very. Okay, I meant have a very, very good holiday season. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Lex. All right. Bye, guys.